Alright, you guys, we are officially back with another YouTube vlog. I have been so excited to share more about the staycation in depth with you guys. This was my first ever one, and we went to the Hilton in DuPont. It's us packing up, getting the car ready, and getting all set with a cute little kiss. Don't worry though, as soon as we got to DC, we hit some major traffic. But once we got around that, we were off and on the road. You guys, this is one of my favorite roads in DC. I absolutely love any road that you get to run through. Oh my God. Drive through and you just get all the beautiful scenery. You've got the green lushness throughout the year, especially in the summer. Then a little bridge to go under. Are you joking? Also, I do want to note that I was driving here and I did have Sam filming for us, just for anyone who was concerned. Also to note here, it was getting pretty dark pretty quick. We went into the city in the afternoon, I think around like 5 or 5:30, which, you know, hence the traffic. I wasn't too upset. We kind of expected it. But it was starting to get very dark at a very early hour. So our plans for going out to explore were kind of coming to a close. I was also so excited pulling in here. We got like so geeked out only to find out we were at the wrong place. So we then went back to the right entrance. I'm not too mad. This had a much prettier pull-up scene to it as well. And after we got our bags and all out of the car and checked in, we then headed up to our room. We had a cool room on the top floor, which was the 10th floor. And you guys, I came into this message. I was seriously freaking out so much I decided to vlog even more. I'm like literally gonna lose my mind. Like, they have my name on a Hilton TV. I'm gonna lose it. Anyways, once I got past that, I decided to start actually exploring the room. We had a king room that came with ample space in the bathroom, 2 plush robes, and some really cool views of the city. I'm gonna be so honest, I was really geeked about the robes, mainly because I brought some from home as backup in case they didn't have them. Anyways, we also got a cute little goodie bag, and their team left us the sweetest little note. You can pause here to read. They also had some extra waters, some snacks, and just the cutest little things for us. Here's me crying and freaking out. After I cleaned up, I wanted to get some really cool shots of the views from the room. And by that, I mean of me. Okay, so I'm getting content while Sam is parking the car. And so I'm trying to like do this fun, like whoosh, open shot. So we're gonna practice together. Like, surprise. It's not going, you know? Alright, once we got that underway, we went downstairs to grab a quick drink and a little bite from their on-site restaurant. Sam went for a nice cold Guinness, and I got one of their fruity cocktails. This was honestly exactly what we needed in the perfect start to our weekend staycation. To make things even better, we ordered Andy's pizza while we were downstairs drinking and had it ready for us to come upstairs. Sam and I are huge Andy's fans, and we always love their white garlic pizza and the pepperoni special. We immediately got cozy in our robes and put on an easy Disney movie to unwind. Post-dinner in a movie, I got a quick shower. We put on some face masks that I had brought from home. I look like Erling Haaland. After we got all of our giggles out, I wanted to get a quick shot of our view. It was so meaningful to be in DC and see our home off in Virginia in the distance. The next morning we woke up to much clearer skies and the same pretty views of DC and home. Of course, getting up, I now had to try another round of opening the curtains. I think you're in the back of that, sorry. We ended up sleeping in a little bit more than I thought we would, I think just because we didn't have the cats to get up and feed. And after staying in bed for a little bit to watch some tennis, we finally did get up and get ready for the day. Once we got ourselves together and packed up, it was time to say goodbye to the room and our first staycation. Then headed downstairs for one more stop. We were gonna have breakfast on site at the Four Oaks. Sam and I are not typically breakfast people, but we do indulge every now and again in a nice little American breakfast. Sam opted for some pancakes and I got a potato hash. Once we finished up, it was time to check out and say bye to the Hilton. Sam went to grab the car so that we could put our bags in and head home for the day. Once we got back, we actually had a pretty chill Saturday. We got changed to go to the gym. We've actually both started lifting now in prep for the wedding coming up, and it has been so much fun. I'm honestly happy to talk about that more in other blogs or vlogs or what have you. But anyways, we are trying to get fit and look our best, and most importantly, feel our best for the wedding. After the gym, we got cleaned up and it was time to do some wedding planning. I built our wedding website on the Knot a long time ago, and I've just been slowly trying to keep up with it. Also, please enjoy our first picture ever. Anyways, fear not, Goose was on the case to help us as well. While we worked and watched and played all the rest of the day, I actually didn't end up vlogging anymore, so I'm so sorry about that, but Sunday was absolutely jam-packed, so I hope that makes up for it. Sunday's lovely plans took me out all the way into Virginia wine country, and while I didn't get a lot of Saturday things or like a Sunday get ready with me in the morning, I did get a ton of the views of driving through Virginia wine country. So sit back and enjoy. once we were finally up that massive hill, we had, I swear, the best views of Virginia wine country. Blue Mountain Vineyard is one of my favorite wineries that I've been to in the DMV area, and I was seriously so excited when they invited me out for an influencer day, which of course on a Sunday in the DMV meant starting off with brunch.
Didn't do it again. Jess is like behind by a second. Okay.
After everyone was satisfied with their own wine glass clinking, we then officially dug into brunch. The team generously laid out an amazing spread for us, and post-brunch we got to take in all the views. Seriously, the views like this are really hard to beat. And honestly, not just because I'm standing in front of you, but behind me, the views are amazing. I'm honestly so excited to come back and see it in the fall. But for right now, we got to take in Virginia as it was lush in the summertime, which of course is always made better with a glass of rosé. Which, speaking of, it was time for our next activity, a wine tasting, which I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely giving Euro summer. Once we took in all the views and all of our pictures, we got started with our wine tasting. Their team was not only knowledgeable, but so friendly and helpful with telling us about the wines and what to pair them with. Seriously, a new core memory for me, just sitting here drinking wine, taking in Virginia wine country, and just having a blast. We also couldn't have asked for better weather. It was seriously so gorgeous out, not too hot, and the wind was blowing. Once we finished all the wines from the tasting, it was time to move on to the next activity. We stopped by the hydrangeas and their antique market, but then headed over to Great Country Farms. This next activity was one of my favorites. We got to go sunflower picking with rosé. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, after having so much wine throughout the day, I actually did end up going with the cider instead of the rosé, but the vibes were still there. After we took a quick tractor ride out to the farms, we were among all the beautiful sunflowers. Didn't take a ton of YouTube footage here, but we did end up having to go back because the rain was definitely coming. We then headed out in the market and then jumped over to their cidery, had some adult summer camp meal, and called it a weekend.